to try to get into this lock. It's been a real camera shy lock. I've picked it once, and it's a pretty fun lock to get into. It's got a lot of setting and resetting to do. This one was pinned by Random Locks. It is the Back from the Dead Russwin. There's the bitting on the key. Not a terribly challenging bitting, but that bitting does tell me that everything needs to be picked. So, and it does work. Works nicely, but it does tick a little bit in the center, which tells me there may be a T-pin or two in it. So, let me get that situated there and figure out what I want to use to get into this. And I'm gonna go with a normal pry bar, but I want to pick this to the left just because it has that reverse Yale sort of thing going on there. And even though it's not quite a Yale keyway, when I was trying to do this the other way, every tension wrench I put in there would just fall out. So it just tension's easier this way. So I think what I want to start out with is not dropping my tension wrench. But what I'm going to start out with, I'm going to start out with a real short homemade hook. It's kind of got a long point to it. Kind of helps me get underneath any real low set pins. And I'm actually starting out with a medium to heavy tension on this, just to make sure I get some of these pins set. Now I'm starting to lighten the tension. Now I'm at a medium to light tension on this. Okay, something ain't feeling right, so let me go back into this. Okay, and I just released tension until that pin popped up, so now I know I'm kind of at the right place for this lock. Now as I click out of 4 and 5, I'm trying to get underneath the 6 now. Okay, I think I just got, actually that was 3 and 4 and then 5. Okay, I just got underneath 6 and I went into a slight false set. So I'm just going to dance on the pins just a little bit on my way forward. Okay, and now I'm going to switch to a pick I'm a little bit more comfortable using. But before I do that, I'm going to adjust my pry bar here. Kind of felt like it was getting a little loose in there. Okay, I got a little counter rotation on 1. Okay. Okay, I've got a little counter rotation on, I think, pin 3. Let me double check. Okay, 1, 2. Make that pin 4. Very slowly, there we go. Okay, and then 1 again. And I'm pretty sure something in the back fell down. So let's check those again. Back to a little bit heavier tension because the ones in the back liked the heavy tension. Okay. Okay, then I'm back to a false set. Oh, there, I got it open. Wow. There I go, complaining about it being camera shy, and I get it in 4.5 minutes. Awesome. This was a real fun lock random. It was a really good one to get into. Okay, I've got a key, so I don't need to worry about locking up, and it is picked. Okay, I might be able to use my huck clip remover on it. Very nice. This thing is worth its weight in gold. And it don't weigh much, so I guess it don't mean it's worth much either. Bad joke. Alright, so definitely going to need a shim. And I think I'm going to need a long shim. So let me dig out a new long shim, because I'm pretty sure you guys saw the condition of my other long shims that I've had. They're in really bad shape, so I'm not going to use one of those. Just getting a new one out of the bag here. And I know slowing things down a little bit, but still got to put everything back where I got it. Alright, so back to business. Pardon my throat, guys. I got a little bit of a frog in my throat last couple of days. Okay, good. I got that one to slide all the way up. That makes life a lot easier. Alright, so we do have 6 pins, and they are all working, and I see some magic in the plug already. I see threads in every chamber. So let's take a look at these pins. We got a nice serrated in 1. Another nicely serrated in 2, another serrated in 3, and if I had to guess, I could have told you that this thing had a bunch of serrated pins in it. Another serrated, another serrated, and finally we have another serrated, but it has a very wide serration towards the bottom. And just a real quick close-up of the threads. He threaded that down fairly deep. Very nice. Alright, so we've got a nice deep dumbbell spool that's made from a key pin and a copper spring. 2, I have a T-pin. And a spring that doesn't want to come out, but it's a steel spring. I've got a pin and pin for 3. And that's the spring out of 2 that didn't want to come out. Okay, I've got another nice sharp dumbbell spool. Well, actually, I kind of missed that part. My tweezers was over it, but it's a double spool. And it has a powerful copper spring. Then I've got another nicely serrated. Actually, just to make it easier to get that last one out, I'll start doing what Pete Restall does. There we go. And it looks like I got copper springs in both the last two. Yep, identical copper springs. And looking at the top, he did serrate these, so these are threaded as well. I got chambers 2, 4, and 6 threaded here. So very nicely done. Alright, let's take a real quick close-up of these pins because they're really nice pins, guys. Okay, we've got a very nicely serrated pin and one real sharp serration here in the middle with a dumbbell spool above it. A nicely serrated driver with a serrated T-pin. Another serrated key pin with a pin and pin that is also a T-pin. We got another serrated key pin with a double spool, very nice lips on these spools to get caught up. Then we've got another very nice serrated and another very nice serrated. And then we have this serrated here that's got this serration a little bit further down and these two tighter up, and another one with really nice sharp serrations. Anyway, Random Locks, thanks for this thing. This was a great lock to get into. It gave me some fun and quite a bit of entertainment. Everyone else, please stay safe, don't do anything illegal, and please like and subscribe.